Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Snails with Stony. Just a quick reminder, I am not a nail tech. I am just recording my journey of me doing my nails. And if you would like to follow along, go ahead and subscribe. Yes, yes. And thank y'all all to my supporters. I know it's 41 of y'all. So I appreciate all 41 of y'all. No, but for real. So the last video I did was pretty much cuticle prep to get the natural nails ready. That was kind of going into getting like the cuticles, removing the dead skin, the lifting, all of that good stuff. So now we're going in with a 240 grit sanding band to basically buff the shine off of the natural nails. Everything we did in the previous video pertained to the cuticles, and now we're getting on to the actual nail beds. So when I do this, I don't know about y'all, but when I use my 240 grit sanding band on my natural nails, my speed is 3,000 RPM. I do not go no higher, and I do not go any lower, because if you go to 1 or 2, it can kind of like skip over the nail. If you've ever seen that happen, it'll kind of like stop the sanding band. So you don't want to have it too low, but you also don't want to have it too high. And then you want to get what is it called? You want to get the proper stance in your hand with your e-file. You want it to be held properly to where you have like a good hand on it, but you don't want to apply any pressure. When you're going around your nail beds, do not apply pressure, because that is how you get the ring of fire. The ring of fire is not fun. I've done it plenty of times to my own nails while learning on this journey. So if you take anything from me, use that 240 grit sanding band on 3,000 RPM. You might even be able to go to 4,000, but I would be way more careful if you are going to go up to 4,000, okay? And I'm not saying this to people that are nail techs, that have done this for years. This is for my peoples that's at home trying to do their own nails to figure this shit out. So we got both of the nails done here. Now we're going to wipe them down with acetone and alcohol just to make sure that you can see that the natural nails are prepped. If they look all crusty and dusty like that, that means they're ready to go. Now, after you do this step, if you see like, oh, I didn't get this spot, I didn't get that spot, go back in with that sanding band. See, look at your girl going back in with that sanding band because it didn't look right. And then you're going to wipe it again. Make sure you get that little comeback on it. Now we're going to go in with the alcohol. And I just use 91% isopropyl alcohol, baby. Yeah. You see, I'm getting all up in that deal. You want to get all that dust up out of there, because the next part, we're going to be doing some base coats. So just make sure that when you are filing those nails that you get all them little spots, because that's what causes lifting, y'all. If your natural nail ain't prepped correctly, you are going to have some lifting. Okay? Okay, learn from me. And I know my hands is ashy, but do not talk shit about me, okay? Because I love y'all. Okay. So, yeah, I think... All right, y'all, let's get back to it. So, now is the point where we're going to use our Beatles Color Base as a base gel for our natural nail. And then we are also going to use it to glue on our tips. At this point, I was already messing up because I ain't had no glove on. So don't be like me, y'all. Go get you a glove. And if you ain't got gloves, go get you some at Dollar Tree, because contact dermatitis is real, baby. So yeah, as you can see, oh, look, there she go. There she go. Put that glove on. I knew better than that. All right. So now we just going to put base coat on all 5 of the natural nails. So that way your gel, your enhancement, your polygel, your acrogel, it has something to stick to, because gel sticks to gel. So you want to make sure that you're getting it near the cuticles, not on the cuticles. You want to get it as close as you can, because that's what's going to help that product adhere to the natural nail. Because your natural nails are oily and stuff, you know? That's why we put the alcohol and the acetone on them, to dry the natural oils and clean the oils off the nail plate. The base gel is going to give it an adherence, something for it to stick to. So just bear with me as I get all 5 of these sausage fingers all base coated up. In the meantime, you don't have to have this little lamp that I got over in the corner. You can use your regular nail lamp to glue on your tips. Is it harder? Yes. Maybe I'll show a video of me trying to show y'all how to use what you got. Because in this life, you're going to see all these people on social media that got 20,000, 30,000 nail things in their life. And they all started somewhere. They started with a small table with 3 or 4 polishes and a little bit of nail stuff, okay? You will get there. At this point, we're going to take that color base. You're going to put some on the well of the nail tip. You do not want to put this on your natural nails because then you will get flooding. So you want to put it on that little dip that they have in the nail tips. I usually stick it on my finger first, make sure it fits properly. I should have already filed those down to make sure that they fit. I did that off camera. I usually do pick out my tips and stuff off camera. But yeah, you want to put it in the well, and then you want to make sure that you got it all lined up before you turn on that lamp. Then you want to just nuke it. I usually do 10 seconds for each nail, because by the time I click that button, 10 seconds went by the time I get it under the lamp. And then I just kind of like push it to make sure that it's stuck on there. If it is, then I leave it, go on to the next one. We're going to repeat this process for all 5 of the nails. Put the glue or the base coat down into the well. You want to make sure that it fits the natural nail. And then you want to click that lamp. And you want to cure that thing under the lamp. And sometimes I will do that, like push the sides down. That one ended up coming off. So we're going to do it again. And I probably wouldn't recommend using the same nail tip, but I'd already filed these bad boys down to fit my natural nail. So who wasn't about to go make a whole new nail was me. All right, so what did we learn today, y'all? We learned how to prep your natural nails and how to glue on your nail tips. Again, I'm going to be short forming my videos from here on out until I can get this stuff down pat. I'm just saying all this because we are coming to the end of the video. At this point, I'm just going to be doing the repetitive steps of gluing the nail tips on and then putting them in the lamp for 60 seconds twice. I was waiting for y'all to say it. 60 seconds twice to make sure that they are fully cured. I probably will drop another video during this week some point. I don't know exactly what day I'll have it fully edited. This one was pretty much already edited. I just had to speed some stuff up. But again, I just want to thank y'all for joining me on my journey. All 41 of y'all, snap, snap, snap for y'all. I really do appreciate y'all, like, just being on my journey with me. Whether you're watching, whether you're liking, whether you're sharing, whether you're just there watching, I appreciate y'all so, so much. And I'm glad to be back doing videos for y'all. I will catch y'all in the next one. See y'all later.